Lots of people immediately jump to Lagertha when they think of Vikings hair, but many of the other women on the show have awesome styles as well. This video is for a half updo that Princess Kwenthrith wore in Season 3. After brushing out your hair and getting it ready, section off a square of hair on the top of your head that goes from front hairline to your crown, and side to side between lines running back from the corners of your forehead. Tie the rest of your hair out of the way for now. Split the square of hair in half so there's a front panel and back panel, and clip the back half to keep it out of the way. Now split the front panel in half again down the middle this time, and clip one of those sections out of the way. With the other section, split into 3 strands and English braid. That's just the fancy name for a normal 3-strand braid, where each outside strand weaves over the middle strand in alternating order. When you've braided all the way to the ends of this section, tie off with a small clear hair elastic. Unclip the other front section now and also English braid it to the ends, securing it with a small hair tie. Notice that I'm starting these braids pointing backwards, and that's to make them lay flat in the final look, since we will pull these braids back into a bun later on. Now unclip your back panel and split it down the middle as well to create even halves. Make these sections into English braids. However, I'm not directing these braids backwards, because that would mean the braid wouldn't start until the very back of the section, and that is where our half-up bun will sit. If we did that, then we wouldn't be able to see the braid outside of the bun. So instead, I'm starting the braid pointing straight up out of my head. This way the braid begins in the very middle of the section, and we'll be able to see some of it later on when we lay it down and pull it into the bun. However, this does make it less smooth, so if that bothers you, you can use bobby pins strategically to keep it smoother in the end. These top braids are done, so now let's make one more. Let down the rest of your hair and pick up a section from your crown. English braid this one down the back of your head and secure with an elastic at the ends. Let's form these up now. Pull the 4 top braids backwards and pin them to your head over the point where the 5th braid begins. Pick up the tails of these 4 braids, but not the 5th braid, and gently twist them up together. Form a spiral around the pins with this twist and use a bobby pin every third of a circle or so to hold the forming bun to your head. You can keep the bobby pins hidden if you hook some hair from the braids on the underside of the twist, hook some head hair, and push the pin in underneath the bun. Keep wrapping the ends of the twisted braids around the bun, pinning as you go, until you reach the ends. When you get here, tuck the ends underneath the bun to hide them and pin them there. For our final step, Kwenthrith has 2 braids at her face, so on each side of your face pick up some hair that falls in front of your ear. Split the section into 3 and English braid them to the ends, starting the braid at the level of your ear canal. And that's Kwenthrith's finished look. It's easier to do this than it is to pronounce her name. If you liked this tutorial, you can check out my other Vikings videos by clicking on the previews below, or visit my YouTube channel, Silvousplaits. And as always, if you have ideas for other tutorials, leave them in the comments below and I'll add them to my list. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again.